Oh, wow. Whoa. Look at that. Put a pin in it. That's not what yeah, that is what I want. And the Twitter handle is correct. Welcome. One half of Books and Looks. I've decided to add the to the front of your name because I think it sounds better.
I'll take it.
Michael Greyson. Welcome, sir.
How's it going?
Well, we're just bitching about nothing, really.
Perfect. Perfect. That's the way I like it.
Welcome to the show. You can hear us fine? We can hear you. Everything looks great.
Awesome. Perfect.
Yeah. How you doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
Well, I was gonna say we're just bitch. I was gonna keep going in circles. No, I'm good. I'm hot. It's really muggy where I am in New York. I don't know what it's like for Vanessa. It's extremely muggy, and then down here in the bar, it's even hotter. So I'm struggling.
Cold. It's cold and rainy here, so I'd rather have it warm.
It's like the warm doesn't bother me. It's the when I'm sweating just standing.
Not good.
That bothers me.
Good. Not good. See, you need to come up to Canada, and it'll be cold for you all the time.
I heard that it's easy for me to get up into Canada. It will be no problem for me to cross that border.
Yeah, probably right now. I don't even know what the border rules are anymore. I haven't been keeping track of all that.
No. Oh, by the way, are you books or are you looks? Because I think I know what you are, but I'm just checking.
What do you think I am?
You have glasses. Obviously, these are not to look really cool on stream. They're actually prescription. These are my real glasses. So, based on this and that, and you have a lovely bow tie, I'm saying it's looks.
I appreciate that very much. I wish. I'm the books of the books and looks. Rodney Matthews would be the looks, of course.
He's probably never picked up a book in his life, has he?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. He's there to look pretty. I've got the smarts, that's for sure.
You probably use all that smarts in the ring too.
Well, I have to. I'm not the biggest guy. So, I definitely have to outsmart everyone. That's for sure.
Speaking of books, what is the most recent book you've read?
It was actually just being Piper's book, Roddy Piper's book. Is the most recent one I've read. Yeah, it's fantastic. He's an awesome guy.
That's one thing I never got into. I never got into reading books by wrestlers, and I think I was gonna start, but I have not done that yet. I'll get to it.
You should. Yeah. It's a lot more in depth than anything else. Yeah. I highly recommend it.
I've heard great things about it. Like like Foley, Chris Jericho, Piper.
Bret Hart's book's really good.
Has the Iron Sheik written a book? Because that's the one I want to read.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure on that. If you did, I'd read it 100%.
That's the one I want to read.
If it's anything like his Twitter account, I'm in.
Oh my god! Right? Greatest Twitter account ever.
100%.
Some company like wrestling type of pin sticker company. It was either 20 by 20 or another one called 123 pins. They sent me these, and I guess they're not up here anymore. They sent me these little stickers that were basically tweets. They were literally tweets from the wrestlers. So there was a Becky Lynch, an Orton, there was a Hogan, there was a Marty Jannetty, but Iron Sheik's was the best one. And I can't remember what it said, but it was very colorful and great. And I stuck it on the side of my car. And it doesn't go over well when you work at like a school and people are walking by and it says that stuff. But what you gonna do, right?
So good.
Shout out to whatever company I just did not plug.
Yeah, whatever. Look them up. Just Google it.
Yeah, use promo code Putting You Over. You'll get them free. Fuck it.
That's right.
Right? We used to say 20%. It's gonna be free now. And if you tell them Books and Looks is your favorite tag team, they'll double your order.
Yeah, sold. Done. Books and Looks is the best. That's it. That's all you have to say.
Exactly. What sucked you into wrestling? What was the start of your love for wrestling? You do love wrestling, right?
No, I don't like it at all.
See, I knew you were going to say that. I asked this question a lot. I was like, what first drew you to wrestling? And I'm thinking to myself, maybe this person's that's their job. Maybe they don't like it at all. I don't like my job sometimes. So
Could you imagine though? It's honestly like, yeah, you have to really love it to get into it.
I would think so.
My mom was a huge wrestling fan when I was a kid,
Awesome.
and so I just always had wrestling. I started probably watching like around '97,
Oh
and then
man, what a great time.
yeah, perfect time to start watching. And yeah, just my mom loved it, so I just always had it around. And she loved Macho Man, and then later on, she
Yeah.
loved Edge. Edge is still her favorite.
She
She was
still
obsessed
watch
with Edge.
Yeah, she still watches today?
She still watches it. Yeah, she comes to as many shows as she can. She's one of those what we call a cool mom.
Mm.
She better like that shout out.
My mom was a cool mom, but she did not watch wrestling.
Hmm.
My daughter
Yeah.
called her last night and says, look what Daddy's watching," and she holds it up to Dynamite, and I can just hear my mom go, "Oh, wrestling! He's still watching that." Like, sure am,
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah, I get that from my dad. Yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't quite understand it. He's much more into it now that I'm doing it.
Yeah.
But growing up, it was yeah, he never appreciated.
Uh, so when did you start it? So did you start at a young age? When did you start? And then I
So
go into the question.
it was kind of crazy. So I growing up, like I was the weird nerdy kid. I was really short, kind of pudgy kid. Never played sports. I wasn't very athletic. And then in November of 2018, my really good friend Doug and his wife, his for his 30th birthday, booked us in for wrestling training at Tysons, just for 3 hours. We were just supposed to have some fun, learn some holds, get in a ring, and just have fun for a 30th birthday. And halfway through it, Tyson was asking me like what sports I play and everything, and I was just like nothing. Like I'm not athletic. And he's like, "Well, you're not bad. Like you're catching on." And the next day, I emailed him and asked him if I could come in for training, and didn't look back. So I technically started December 2018, all
Wow.
because of a birthday party,
That is a sweet birthday party.
Right?
My husband's got to step up.
I mean,
right?
what's up with that? People take me
Like, and
roller skating.
it was crazy. Like I remember her telling us like, oh yeah, for his birthday, I'm booking us in for wrestling, just the three of us. And it just blew my mind. Like I didn't even think that was a thing. Of course, I never thought I could do it myself. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get in there and just be the worst. And here we are,
Yeah.
books and looks. Michael Greyson, 3 years later, almost.
That's
It's
amazing.
crazy.
So I was gonna ask, like, because you said your dad wasn't into it. I was gonna say, what did they say when you told them you wanted to be a wrestler? But yeah, I mean, it didn't really matter what they said. You were older at that time, anyways.
Yeah.
For the most part. But that's so interesting to me. Did you ever have the desire to be a wrestler, or did it ever cross your mind before that birthday party?
It did, like when I was a kid.
Mhm.
It for sure did. And then it used to really scare me to think about it because I was so like unathletic and
Right.
like I never was in any contact sports or anything. So I thought in my mind, in order to get over or make anything of myself, I'd have to be like Mick Foley, who was one of my favorites. And I'd have to throw myself off the cell. I'd have to like take the thumbtacks. I'd have to do all that stuff. And that's what I thought I'd have to do. So it used to scare me. So I never thought about being a wrestler because I was too scared of, I'm not athletic. I'd have to be like Mick Foley and throw myself off a 20-foot high cage to do anything. And that's terrified me. So now getting into it and learning all the technical side of it, because I'm learning from Tyson, who's the best at technical wrestling. Like he's phenomenal. And learning all that side of it is amazing. So that's the part I'm falling in love with now, and that's the part I never thought I could do. So it's really yeah, it was really eye-opening when I got in there with Tyson.
So would you consider yourself athletic now?
I would now. Yeah, it was something I never thought was in me, like to be athletic. I'm not the greatest. Like I still learning my movement, my body, because I never had those years of sports. to learn that, right? Like playing football in high school, being on the wrestling team. I never learned that how to use my body that way. So, uh, but I would consider myself athletic now, and yeah, it just blows my mind every day. Every time I get into the ring, I have this big smile on my face. They make fun of me at training because I'm constantly smiling nonstop just because I'm having so much fun with something I never thought I could do.
I sorry, I'm talking to Vanessa. I usually have a command up for everybody's Twitter handle. Like your Twitter handle's on the screen. It's right above you now. But I usually have a command for the chat, and I forgot it because it's just a lot going on here right now. So I was telling her, anyways. Well, I'll pull back the curtain. I was telling her to plug it in the chat. But so you said the smile. I did get a picture of you up here with that shirt. First of all, the shirt's great. With the bow tie, and you just got that freaking goofy smile. That is what I would look like if I was a wrestler.
Yeah.
And I would love it.
Yeah, and like I always do that kind of goofy, fun, nerdy side of it because that's me as a wrestling fan. Like it's just that's who I was. That's who I am. I still am at 30 years old. Like I still am that goofy kid. So that's why in anytime I take a photo with somebody, I'm always got that big goofy smile on because that's how I feel inside when I'm wrestling or when I'm around wrestling. I'm just like a big goofy kid.
It's great. It's awesome. And okay, so you mentioned you went to Tyson Dukes' Wrestling Academy. We've had Tyson on here. Phenomenal. It was a great interview. Great technical. He's through the roof.
Yeah.
Well, I had a question written down about. I was going to say, with all the plethora of schools, what resonated most with you? Why'd you choose that one? But you chose it because of a birthday party. Fucking great.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And then once you get in there, it's such a good environment. We have such a good crew right now. I saw in the chat earlier, Nova was in the chat.
Yep.
She was a part of the crew. Rodney Matthews, my tag team partner, trains there. Like it's such a good crew, good group of people. We're all supportive of each other. And yeah, it's a phenomenal place to be. And Tyson's the greatest. So it's been phenomenal.
I just saw a picture. It was either on your Instagram or your Twitter, or somewhere you retweeted it, something like that. It said the Brady Bunch from the Dukes Academy, and it had you guys all in the 3x3 squares. I was like, oh, that is so classic. So Nova Amber must have been in that one too, in that little picture. So that's great. Yeah, she was in here early. She's probably in here now.
Yeah, Andrea Nova is she's so athletic. She's so talented. If you ever can get to a show to see Nova, I highly recommend it. She's very talented.
Do you think she joined Tyson's Wrestling Academy through a birthday party?
I don't think so. I don't think that's a common story.
No,
that's business.
That's just a I've birthday party.
Yeah, it's a weird way to get in, but it's my favorite story to tell.
That'd be like going to a 30th birthday party at like a concert, and then you join the band to play the drums, and then you just stick with it.
Yeah, I'm just at a Smashing Pumpkins show, and now I'm Billy Corgan's guitar player.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's basically it. Yeah, that's what happened.
And then you end up on, like, NWA Power.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Speaking of Smashing Pumpkins, I missed them this weekend. I went to a festival, and they were the headlining band the Sunday night, and I left early because I had to do a meeting Monday morning for my shoot job, so I missed Smashing Pumpkins, which I'm kind of down on, but that's okay. I did see Pearl Jam, so
I highly recommend seeing them. I've seen them a couple times now, and one of the greatest shows I've ever been to.
Yeah, my wife saw them. Like, it was her first concert, and she's like, I don't really want to see them. I mean, we were there for Pearl Jam. That was the whole thing. But I wanted to see them. I wanted to fucking see them. But
yeah.
It didn't work out.
One of my favorite Canadian bands are called Metric.
Okay.
They opened for Smashing Pumpkins, and it just like made the whole night perfect. I have my favorite band and then one of the greatest bands of all time on the same show. It just blew my little mind.
What was the feeling like the first bump you took? Non-athletic, short, pudgy kid at that time, maybe you take that first bump. You take that first bump at the birthday party.
Yeah, I take that first bump at the birthday party, and it just like I don't know. It's such a weird feeling. It doesn't feel good physically, but I don't know. You almost realize like, oh, this is something I can do and want to do.
Yeah.
Like it's so cool. Like it's the coolest thing. It doesn't feel good physically, but it's one of the coolest things. I don't know what it is about it. I can't even describe it in words.
That's what most people
cool
say. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to go try this. Vanessa, should I find a school and go and videotape it for the show? And
Well, if you go, yes, you have to tape it.
should I go to?
It's kind of a law.
Should I go to the Team 3D Academy? Knowing my dislike for Bully at this moment in time, we have that love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you should definitely try taking a bump one time. It doesn't it's not like people think it is. It does not feel good.
Maybe I'll just take one on my floor.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, concrete floor if you got one there.
Yeah.
Go just over right now. Yeah.
Concrete. Is that what it's like? Would it be like falling flat on my back on concrete?
Maybe not quite concrete, but yeah, it's
very hard.
There's a lot more to it. There's a lot more to it than just
Than just
there's a lot more than just jumping onto concrete. Unless again, if you're Mick Foley, then yeah, go for it.
Hey, worked for him, right?
Yeah, right.
Have you ever since you had said because you weren't athletic, you thought you would have to be like Mick Foley, and that kind of scared you. Have you taken those type of bumps and falls in Mick Foley style wrestling since you have now trained and gone through it?
By accident, yeah. Missing the rope or falling off the ropes or something like that. By accident, yeah, 100%. I've taken some Mick Foley bumps, but on purpose, no. No, I have not. I haven't done any hardcore deathmatch wrestling. Not my cup of tea, but I appreciate that style of wrestling. Yeah, just not for me.
As books,
unless the money's there.
Unless
the money's there.
If the pay is right, he will jump off a roof.
Yeah, sure.
Describe your character in Books and Looks for those people that don't know it.
It'd be your nerdy best friend who decides to become a wrestler
at a 30-year-old birthday party.
at a 30-year-old birthday party. That's basically it. I just try to outsmart everyone, try to be the smartest wrestler in the room. And yeah, that's my role in Books and Looks, is to outsmart everyone. Rodney comes out there and he's the looks of the group and the athletic. He's the one flying around doing all that stuff, and then I'm the one outsmarting everyone. The perfect dynamic. It's the perfect team. Hence why we're the greatest.
The Books and Looks. Now, Vanessa saw you live in action, sent me a video. I thought the entrance was great. Vanessa, what were your impressions of Books and Looks?
Phenomenal. So the first time I saw Michael was in a different tag match, so he wasn't with Rodney. He was with, I couldn't even tell you. It was another Chem Valley show. And the way he came out, you had their suspenders.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my God, I don't even know what this guy's going to do in the ring, but I already love him. It's the look. It starts with the look, and then you just fall in love later. And then when you come out with Books and Looks, and we were talking to Aaron about it, and as soon I heard Spice Girls, so I'm like, oh, it's a girls match. Okay, cool. And then you guys just come out, and there's so much energy. I was like, okay, that's it. I'm sold. I'm done. Like, that's it.
Sure.
Best tag team ever. I was like, new Chem Valley tag champs. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's put it out in the universe.
Speak it into existence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty much a good way to sum up the team. It's just try to be the most adorable you can, right?
Yeah.
Best way to do it.
You
and then get in there. Get in there and
starts, and like you have it. You guys have it. Like, so it starts with the looks, and you two come out, and there's the looks, but then like you see how you guys work together, and it's like, oh, these guys are like master classes because like how they work together and they gel well. So then there's the book. So like you can use Books and Looks and like go deep with it too, right?
Oh yeah. It's and
It's
that's
not like just superficial. Like it can go deep.
that's right. That's right. We've got it all. We've got the books, got the looks. We're the greatest tag team. We're gonna be top of the world.
It's phenomenal. You said you're reading or you just read the Piper book. Will you be using anything that you've absorbed from that book in your in-ring your next match?
I want his trash talking. Like if I could be a half as good as him at trash talking, that's what I want. We're it's on Sunday we were in a match and Rodney and I were practicing our trash talking and I don't think either of us shut up that whole match. We were nonstop talking. And that's something that I'm learning from Piper's book is don't stop talking.
I would never stop talking. I would never stop talking in a match. Ever.
Yeah, it's funny because I was asking people the other day what I say when I am wrestling or during an entrance or something because I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just running around yelling and just I don't even know what I'm saying. And they're like, I don't know what you yell. You just kind of yell like, hey, you guys, or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know. I just yell.
That's
the other day I yelled in a match. I yelled the ref counted to 2, but it was obviously a 3 count because obviously I would have won. And I yelled, the ref needs an abacus. And I was like, what other wrestling matches use the word abacus?
I don't think it's ever been used. Ever.
That is like, you have to say that all the time now.
Yeah. It's like, going to be my new thing.
Yeah. That is phenomenal. That is a t-shirt.
I'm going to just have t-shirts with abacuses on them.
Yeah.
Merchandising.
Like little ref standing and then the abacus right next to him.
Done. Sold. Trademarked here.
I was also thinking of something I don't know. Is there new math in Canada? Like when your kids go to school, is there new math? Like
my kids aren't old enough.
Your kids aren't.
I don't have kids.
You don't have kids, so fuck it. We'll just edit that right out in post. Well, anyways, I do have kids, and I'm not cool in Canada, and they try to change the way you do math, and it's called this new math, and it's like you're fucking. It's a it's you go in a loop to get to the answer instead of a straight line. It's stupid, and I was always thought of a merchandise shirt for a ref. This ref must use new math. You can't count the 3, but you guys don't get it. So there's no new math there. I guess it doesn't matter.
I'll stick to the abacus shirt.
That's much better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why you're the merchandise. This shirt right here. Well, you can't see it, but people in the check-in. This shirt with just your name and just a bow tie is perfect, and it's white. I know that makes Vanessa happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm no black t-shirts. I'm done with them. If you have a black t-shirt, I'm sorry. Even I can't. I have too many.
I have new t-shirts coming out soon too. Actually, on the show on Saturday, new t-shirts for sale.
You're gonna be there, right, Vanessa? Yes.
I wish, but with the new
that's right.
rules that just came out on Tuesday, I don't believe I will be allowed.
Yeah, we've got the passport now in Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried not to bring that topic up. I forgot.
Yeah,
failed.
It's a tricky topic. It's a touchy subject. So you have to have the passport to get into the show.
Wow, that's weird. So, okay. I was going to say, so does it go on your actual passport or is it a whole nother passport?
It's just a piece of paper that you have to carry in your wallet. And then in October, they're going to get the QR code.
Tattooed to your body?
Probably.
At this point, might as well.
Probably. Can people get those shirts anywhere else besides the shows?
Yeah, if anybody DM'd me, I can always set you up with the shirt. That's something. Yeah, the new ones, I haven't debuted them yet, so we'll see them as of Saturday and new look and everything. So we'll see.
And that's Hammerlock Pure Wrestling this weekend, I believe.
That's right, Hammerlock on the 25th.
Yeah. Who are you guys wrestling?
Ooh, it's not going to be Books and Looks. I can't say too much. They're not releasing the card. It's not going to be Books and Looks, but I'm facing somebody who I would consider to be my ultimate rival that I've faced countless times. and he's only beaten me once. So we'll have to see how it goes down on Saturday. Can't say too much about it. You'll have to come to the show.
Oh, I don't think I can drive that far. Can I see it anywhere after the fact or live or anything like that?
After the fact, yeah, I think they've got something going on with it. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it's I'll have to come back on and talk about it.
There you go, right?
It's,
See, he is a smart guy. He's smart.
That's right. That's right. So, yeah, it'll be a good show. Definitely come and check it out. Lots of surprises.
You need to get Vanessa. Can we forge a passport? Is that possible?
We could.
Good.
It's actually the easiest thing to forge. All you need is a Word doc.
I finally got my beat button working. I want to use it as much as I can.
Perfect.
Yeah, right. Can you hear that?
I can hear it.
You can hear that, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. Yeah, that's awesome. So that's this weekend, Hammerlock Pure Wrestling. If someone happens to be in the I want to say the Canadian area, but that's pretty big. It's in Ontario, right, Vanessa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strathroy.
It's in Strathroy.
Thank you.
Near London, if that helps anyone. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Hit that up. So I'll have to make a note in my head to get this video, our interview, out on YouTube quicker than I normally do. So maybe someone will see it and go. That's the plan. That's what I'm going to shoot for.
Perfect.
Do you have any hidden talents besides wrestling?
Oh, do I have any hidden talents? That's a fantastic question. Yeah, I can play guitar and piano. That's something that
Nice.
I don't talk about a lot. Yeah. But I don't, hidden talent. I know how to rollerblade. That's a weird thing for us 90s kids.
I don't know how to rollerblade. I don't.
Mhm.
My kids do. I don't. I can roller skate, can't rollerblade. I can't ice skate either.
I can't ice skate, but I can rollerblade. Maybe I can do both. I don't know. I haven't done it in years, but yeah, rollerblading, that's something I learned closer to 32. So
Wow,
I'm
what else
becoming
did you
athletic.
learn?
Look at this.
Yeah, what else did you learn? This
know, man.
30-year-old birthday parties turned out to
It's
be
the
a
best.
turning point in your life.
Hopefully this isn't like a midlife crisis, because that means I'd only live to be 60.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
that's what it is.
I would not look at it like that. That would
like a
freak
quarter
out.
life crisis.
Quarter? That's 4. So 30 times 4 is
120.
100. Yeah, you go with that one. That's much better.
I'll stick with that. And I'll be wrestling right until 120.
All the way up. Yeah, why not?
100%.
I think it was on your Instagram, maybe. You were reading The Killing Joke.
Yeah, I was reading The Killing Joke. Yeah, I love superheroes. Batman, Wonder
Yeah.
Woman.
I hooked him in, Vanessa. I got him.
Yeah.
First of all, The Killing Joke is phenomenal. I almost was going to have it here at the bar and be reading it right when you came on, but I decided not to. It's very good. And when you read it, if you're thinking about The Dark Knight and Heath Ledger as you read it, it really fucks with your mind. At least for me.
Oh yeah.
It's have you read that at all, Vanessa, or know anything about it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The Killing Joke is a Joker themed comic, Joker centric, which I think The Dark Knight is a Joker movie. Personally, we've said that before.
Mm-hmm.
By Alan Moore, right?
Mhm.
Yes, I'm missing someone.
I can't remember everyone.
Either. But it's just great, and it's very don't let your kids read it.
No.
Type of
The best Batman book though is The Long Halloween. 100%.
The Long Halloween. You know, I haven't read a lot of Batman comics, so The Long Halloween, yes.
Yeah, 100%. And it's very if you like The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
And you'll enjoy The Long Halloween. There's a lot of references from that one. And they actually just released a 2-part movie. If you're really into Batman.
Yeah.
They just released a 2-part animated Long Halloween movie. Highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Really good.
We've done shows on here before where we only were talking about who is the best Batman. Michael Keaton,
Yes.
Val Kilmer,
Mm-hmm.
George Clooney,
Hmm.
Christian Bale,
Adam West.
Adam West.
Sick.
Yeah. So I ask you, who is the greatest Batman?
It's a tough question.
Well, we need an
You know,
answer.
Christian Bale, I think, is like acting wise, Christian Bale would be the best Batman.
Yes.
But for myself and my age, Michael Keaton's got to be the winner.
I think Michael Keaton has to be the winner because he honestly, I feel, was the best Batman and the best Bruce Wayne. Like he's been the
That's
only
what
one
you
that's
did.
been both.
You did say
Yeah.
that. You did say he was the best Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
I forgot who I picked. Did I pick Christian Bale?
Yes, you did.
See, I think my love for Christopher Nolan and my love for the Joker movie, which is The Dark Knight, I think that was blinding me. Michael,
It's a
yeah,
fair choice. It's a perfect choice.
it's great.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I know,
100%.
and Michael Keaton is he's playing Batman again in
Yeah.
something.
What is that? I heard about
It's a
that
TV
too.
show.
Yeah, I don't.
It's a TV show. Titans, maybe?
Possibly.
It's something. It's something. But he said he's so excited to do it again. There were talks of what did I see? I watched something. I got in a YouTube rabbit hole with Tim Burton and Michael Keaton. There was supposed to be a third Batman with Michael Keaton and Tim Burton, and for some reason, the Warner Brothers, yeah, it was Warner Brothers, got rid of Tim Burton, and then Michael Keaton was out. He was done. He says, I'm not doing it without Tim Burton. So there was supposed to be another one, which is really freaking awesome to me.
Like, yeah. Could you imagine what this world would be like with a third Tim
Oh my
Burton,
God.
Michael Keaton?
Whole world would.
Probably-
There is a universe somewhere where that happened.
That has it.
I fell
It's
into
just not our timeline.
No, it's not. It is not. It's some other simulation that someone's running.
Hmm.
I fell down the conspiracy theory rabbit hole this past weekend. Dove right in.
Dangerous rabbit hole.
Oh, it's extremely dangerous. I was doing simulation theory. I was doing Mandela effect. What else was I doing, Vanessa? Because I sent you all the messages. I did JFK's assassination stuff because I love that.
Mhm.
Just fell right in. Because the guy I was listening to talk about it
Mhm.
was from, he was Norwegian. Right? Who Flight of the Conchords? They're Norwegian, right?
No, Australian.
No, they're
New
not.
Zealand.
New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand.
That's it.
yes.
See, he's smart. They're from New Zealand. So he had that New Zealand accent. And for some reason, I couldn't stop listening. And then I was
Yeah.
deep in it.
Fascinating. It's fascinating stuff.
Yeah.
That's how they get you. These conspiracies. That's how they get you. Is they're great talkers, right?
Right, yeah. And I said to my wife, I was like, the whole basis of a conspiracy theory is that you can't prove it.
That's
So
right.
if you could prove it,
It wouldn't be a conspiracy.
it's no longer, that's it. Now there's no more argument. As Christopher Daniels just showed up to Impact.
Did he?
He did, yeah.
See, I'm not watching.
It's on in the background. Look, there you go.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Now you can see it. There he is.
So,
Sold. Yep. I can't hear it though. They'll flag me if I start playing audio.
yeah.
Yeah.
they'll
Nobody.
pull this interview right away.
Yeah. But yeah, so Batman, great stuff. So you're into superheroes and comics. Are you excited for? Are you Marvel? Are you DC? What's up?
DC all the way.
DC all the way. So,
Mhm.
Snyder
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. My kids love Wonder Woman. I have 3 daughters. They love Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman all the way. Were you into the Snyder Cut? Were you pumped that came out?
You know, I just haven't found the time. Like, what is
Okay.
it? 4 hours that I need
Yeah,
of my
it's
life.
very long.
I will get to it.
Did
I
you
haven't
see
had the time.
the regular Justice?
Yeah.
one?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I didn't see that one,
Mm.
but then I had to watch the Snyder Cut because people were talking about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was really good to me. I liked it.
Yeah.
And then, but I never went and watched the other one. I don't think I will, but
Yeah, you don't need to now.
I guess I don't need to. Yeah.
Yeah. You've got all of it.
I've done it all. Yep. So why DC over Marvel? Just Batman?
Yeah, just probably when I was a kid. It all goes back to what my mom made me watch as a kid. My mom loved Adam West.
Well, your mom's
and,
the best. We should get
she's the
his
coolest.
mom on.
Yeah, let's just have a whole show with my mom.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, she's a cool lady. Yeah, she loved Adam West, and we always watched all the old Batman. It's funny, I just bought them all on Blu-ray, and I've been rewatching them again. The Adam West Batman, phenomenal. Linda Carter, Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
So that's just the stuff I grew up on. So I think it just kind of naturally fit the being in the DC universe as opposed to Marvel.
It's great stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, Hammerlock Pure Wrestling this weekend. Michael Greyson, one half of Books and Looks. He won't be in Books and Looks this weekend, but it's the same character, right? It's the same. It's the same character though. Yeah.
Same character, same energy. Same different entrance music maybe. Since that Spice Girls is kind of for Books and Looks.
Yeah.
So
what do you think?
But Rodney will be there too.
Ah.
Rodney will be there too. So we'll have to see what happens.
Interesting. That's exciting, Vanessa.
It is.
You got to leave it open ended.
We have Rodney on Tuesday.
Do you?
That's right.
Yeah.
He's the coolest. I got his shirt on. So he always repping. Got the Rodney Matthews shirt on. He's the coolest. You guys are gonna have so much fun with him. He's honestly the coolest person.
Excited.
Actually, here's a crazy Rodney Matthews story.
Excellent.
Just before we both started training, we were both at a show here in London, Ontario, where we both live close to. And just the other day, a memory popped up on his Facebook of being at the show, a picture of him with his girlfriend, who's also a wrestler, Miley. Shout out to Miley. She's really good too. And in the background of the photo is just my big dumb head right behind them. Before we even knew each other, before we both started training, 2 years before or whatever it was, there we are in the same photo, in the same vicinity at a wrestling show, WWE show.
That is interesting. It's like
now we're tag team partners.
It's like it's almost a conspiracy. I think one of you's from the future.
See, our timelines have now, going back to timelines, have now lined up.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's
weird. Books and Looks in a nutshell.
That is weird.
Like Page Master.
Right.
Look at you, Vanessa. Before I give you the mic to put yourself over, like we do at the end of every show, I'm really interested in the 30th birthday party. What is that guy doing now?
He just had a baby like 2 days ago with his wife.
See, his whole life
their
has
second
turned
baby.
too.
Yeah. He's a school teacher, a high school teacher, coaches football. He's doing really well. And just had his second baby. And it's crazy, actually, my first show, my debut, it was July 2019. They had to be there for it. They drove down and they just had their first daughter 4 days before, and they brought the baby with headphones over to the show. I think it might have been like 2 weeks later, but they brought the baby to the show because they're so supportive. They're fantastic.
That is a phenomenal story. That might be the best story we've heard, Vanessa.
Look at that. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
And it's weird because a lot of the times I don't like to even ask that question, like how'd you get started, or even start the interview like that. I just don't, because people have been asked that question 1,000 times. But I was just like, oh, whatever. Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, I wanted to ask you. That's how I got to it, because you said your dad didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to know when you started and had to like break the news to your dad.
Mm-hmm.
But man, wow, he threw me for a curveball. That was great. It was awesome.
Yeah, he's all for it now. He comes to the shows and everything, and gets every one of my T-shirts, anything that has me on it or whatever he saves, and he's the best now. He's so supportive now, and he still doesn't understand wrestling, and Probably never will, but that's okay. He comes and watches me flop around for a while, and there we go. That's all that I
so
can ask
awesome.
for.
And his mom loves wrestling, his dad doesn't, and it's like it's just a cool dichotomy. It's great.
And then you get me.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Then you have books and Michael Greyson.
Michael Greyson, one half books and looks.
Well, Mike, I'll tell you what, you've been a pleasure to have on. You're welcome back anytime.
Yeah, man.
Discuss anything. What we do at the end of every show is I'm going to give you the microphone now. Put over anything you want, bury anything you want. You talk about your mom. Again, doesn't matter to me. I will not interrupt. The floor is yours.
Here we go. Follow my mom on. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if she has it on social media.
It's going to say OnlyFans.
Could you imagine?
I thought you were going to say follow my mom on OnlyFans. That would have been the perfect long con right there. We went back and we kept coming back to his mom over and over and over again, and then he ends the show by plugging her OnlyFans, which would have been great.
Could you add, and then I bow out. Then I'm done.
Yeah,
that's it.
By the way, I did interrupt, so now you may go.
That's okay. Hammerlock, September 25th, in Strathroy, Ontario. Be there for that. October 15th, back at Chem Valley. Some books and looks action there. It will be a huge show. It's their second anniversary show, so that's going to be awesome. Haven't announced who we're facing yet, so stay tuned for that. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It's all at Mr. M. Greyson, and Greyson is Grey, because that's how we call Grey in Canada. And new Michael Greyson t-shirts coming at you very soon. New books and looks t-shirts that, not to give too much away, but they're very 90s Saved by the Bell inspired. So stay on the tune. Stay tuned for that, and be on the lookout.
Spectacular. Who doesn't love 90s? First of all, 90s in general, but who doesn't love Saved by the Bell?
It's the best. So yeah, I'm excited to get those shirts out to everyone, and yeah, they're really cool shirts designed by a good friend, Petra Hedon, on Instagram. She's a really talented artist and has done all my logos.
What's happening
in the chat right now? She's in the chat.
Oh
yeah, follow her. Her art's awesome. She's in art school right now too. Follow her. She does all my graphics for me.
Hold on. She can plug her channel. I just gave her permission. She wants to plug her Instagram or whatever. Just post it in the chat. Post away.
There you go, Hetra. Done. Sold. Very talented.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Michael, you've been great. You've been phenomenal.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Have yourself a wonderful night. Thanks for joining us. What would you have done tonight if you were not on this show?
Oh, I'd be watching wrestling. 100%. That's all I do. Anything from the 80s, 70s, and 80s right now is what I'm really into. That's what I'd be doing right now. Setting up for my match on Saturday.
When you leave this show, what are you going to watch?
Oh, what am I going to watch? I don't know what I'm going to watch now. I'd probably watch Impact. That's probably what I'm going to catch up on real quick now that you showed me that Christopher Daniels.
All right. Have yourself a wonderful night. We'll talk to you soon, and kick some ass this weekend.
Thank you so much, man. It was awesome being on here. So thank you so much.
Yeah, anytime. Peace.
Yeah, talk to you later.
Awesome. Great stuff. Phenomenal stuff.